The Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com. Hey, Darren, where you been? But now you're back. You're here again, but you weren't here, and now you're back. What's going on? What's all this then? Well, my dear friends, my dear children, the internet broke. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And it was Easter. I took a break. I've done very, very little. So this will be, as normal, a very, very short journal review. But no. Wait. I'm going to also try and do the Gimme 5 craft questions tag by Kerry May and Zulma from Zook Paper Co. They've put together 5 questions and 5 tags, and I thought that might be a bit of fun structure to this video. Oh, you can tell it's all planned, can't you? You can also tell that I've been doing very little when I start to make big areas of things on my bullet journal. Look. No internet. It broke. The internet broke. Last Thursday, somebody had a nasty crash and actually took out the whole of our local exchange from the side of the road. That's not very good. Why you drive so fast down the road and lose control? But fortunately, no one was hurt, as far as I know. The rumour mill is always good to find out things. But I did end up going to the optician, so I'm going to get some new glasses. They will be coming along quite soon, and I will show you them. I'll show you them, because I quite like them. I finally managed to get a pair that I'm really happy with, so... Well, what else been doing? I've got a health check. I reached a certain age. Well, I don't know, actually, I'm not sure what age they started it, because I got the letter several years back. But... health check, so I had a blood test. Look, I still got the bruise. Still got the bruise from my blood test. And the nurse was really good. I felt nothing, but did end up with a bit of a bruise. Look, proof again. Look, not much going on. In fact, I ended up filling up my diary and journal with appointments and things. I just kept going on appointments. I want to say hello to everyone. I seem to have picked up a whole range, friends, let's call you friends, of subscribers. So hello, welcome. I do hope you enjoy it. Back to this tags thing. It's all about crafts. 5 let me have a sip of coffee. Look, oh, it's lovely. It's really nice. Taylor's of Harrogate. Very strong. Go to the USA for a little while. Come back addicted to caffeine. It's a fun life. Yes, give me 5 craft questions answered. Oh, I don't know if I can answer them. I can't answer questions. I can't give straight answers. But one thing made me think, it's also sort of what first about. You know, I really should put my teeth in before doing this. Actually, I've got all my own teeth. I may not have other things, but I've got all my own teeth. What, Darren? You're really rambling today, more than normal. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for this rambling. I know not what I'm doing. 5 craft questions. Let's try again. What crafts do you do? And I thought, well, hold on, do I do crafts? Am I a crafter? Is what I'm doing crafting? Well, I have a cutting mat. Does that mean that I am a crafter of sorts? I have a cutting mat and it's used. It's got glue bits, paint bits. So I thought, yeah, what I do does constitute crafting. So when did I start crafting? I have always been doing things. I've always been writing, journaling, and the like. Journaling has always been where I've been into. So what crafts do I... should get into I've got the questions open in front of me there on the computer screen, and I'm still not following them. What crafts do you make is the first question. Well, what I do is I journal a lot, and out of there sometimes some things go. But art journal, I wouldn't say I'm an art journaler, because I don't think I'm particularly good at art. But then I always tell people who think they can't write that they are a writer, so that you are what you do, I suppose. But I journal, I make my own journals. I'm currently doing this thing as my monthly focus journal, which has got bits of art journaling in, teabag art that I showed you before, and I've got a page here which needs some more art doing. This needs finishing as well now that the paint has finally dried underneath. Actually, I think it was Mod Podge that I used. But look, we're coming out. This is the last week of April next week. Where's it all gone? Where has everything gone? So that's what I make. What other crafts do I make? I make my own journals, but also making some junk journals at the moment. Really getting into this. So this is some of the paper that's all ready that I will be developing into a junk journal, and they will be going onto the Planarchy store at one point. I'm really into this sort of fake leather effect. This is ordinary thick craft card, but with a glycerine and water spray, and it comes out really nice. I can't believe it's not butter, but I can't believe that it's not leather sometimes. It has a really nice effect. So I'm gabbling on again. So that's a craft from that. When did you start crafting? I've always been crafting. Well, I've always been journaling and making things and being creative, and that's really what I think it's all about. I've written music since I was... Oh, dropped something. Written music since I was knee-high to nothing, actually. I don't think I'm that tall. Always been writing music, and that's now become part of journaling. I have my own song journals that I use where I write stuff, write the songs in. So I'm journaling there. When did I start though? I remember really enjoying watching the third Indiana Jones film and the diary, Dr. Jones's diary, and that has always been there in my head. So whenever I watch that was probably when I started. What do I love about craft? I love being creative and making a mess. I am a perfectionist, and I think that's what certainly over the last couple of years has really helped by doing crafting, because you have to make a mess and you have to get things wrong and you have to experiment, and I think that has really helped me realise that I can get things wrong. It's a psychological thing. But anyway, yeah, that. Paints or pencils, which do you prefer? Here's a page from this is my journal where everything goes in currently. It's my Moleskine. It's notes that I've made, doodles and things. Part of finally writing my science fiction novel, and that's started to go in there. More ideas from it, but see, I just generally bung anything and everything in there, but it's also sort of arty as well. But this really sums up my paint or pencils thing. Which do I prefer? I've got some nice pencils. I try using them. I like the shading. The shading possibilities of pencils, I think, are amazing. I had some wonderful teaching available on pencil shading. But at the same time, look at this. I love the texture of painting inks. I've really got into aquatints and, well, inks in general recently. And so I like that. But see, I have them on both pages. I don't know what I prefer. I can't decide. You decide, you tell me. I don't know. And finally, show us your best art or planner pages, craft items. Well, let me show you something that I've been working on. I do a tickettorite.com, which is all about helping people. Let me just have another sip of coffee. This is so nice. A tickettorite.com is all about helping people write. Obviously, it's online courses. But what I've been creating is this little. I'm not sure what it is. Whether it's going to become something of a course, or it's just personal thing. But I'm really enjoying playing with this idea. I'm getting into the whole idea of assemblage and ephemera. I can say that one. And that's currently sort of dragging me away from what I should be doing. But the Writer's Apothecary, this is I think it's a Tim Holtz thing that I picked up in the States last year. But just the whole idea of having, what would be in a writer's apothecary? What would a writer want? And I've just been making some sort of various miniature type bits to go into here. So I'm making some miniature books. I made an altar, which I'm not sure why it's in there at the moment, but made things like there, a little picture frame with an image in. Just playing around with how paper can be built up. Lots of different sort of bits in there. You got to have a periodic table, haven't you? But just sort of seeing where things go. Make some miniature books. I'm going to make a little bookshelf to go in here. But that's what I've been sort of playing with and quite like at the moment, and is probably my favourite sort of crafty type item at the moment. That's the Writer's Apothecary. It's also the name of the blog on A Ticket to Write. And I'm way over time. Anyway, thank you for watching. Do join in with this tag. All links are below in the video and on the blog page where I will put this as well. And thank you, Kerry and Zulma, for coming up with this tag when I have nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. You're always talking to yourself, Darren. Anyway, this is me, Darren, the Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com, saying goodbye, and I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful week. Cheerio!